The option sensitivity to distance allows to convert automatically real object to their ghost when they are far away in the viewport. To enable this functionality of sensitivity to distance, you have to enable the advanced features in FredoGhost Studio. You can make a ghost sensitive to distance when you create it. So let's take a method light green. We now check the box auto switch by distance. And let's select these 3 chairs and generate the ghost. Now let's take the chair and move it a little bit away. So when you zoom in, zoom out, or change the view, the ghost remains the same. You have to enable the sensitivity to distance for the model. So this is where this button, this toggle button, is used for. So if you click on it, or you can use this button as well, if you click on it, now the ghost will be sensitive to distance. So if I zoom in, you see that these 2 chairs have automatically been converted to their real version, while this chair is still in a ghost version. If I zoom in, okay, as soon as it is, let's say, close enough, it will be converted to real. Same thing in the reverse direction. So you see that these 2 chairs are considered far away and are converted to their ghost automatically. So this one now is converted to ghost. Currently, the algorithm is rudimentary and is based on the size in pixel of the object relative to the screen. You can change this parameter in the default parameter of FredoGhost. So this is the percent size versus viewport for auto switch of object by distance. So currently, by default, it's 5%. So if you put it, let's say, to 2%, you see that you have to be less, farther from the object to convert them to ghost. Here it is. So remember, you have to enable this button, okay, the sensitivity to distance for the model. As soon as you disable it, okay, the state of the object is unchanged. Okay, so if you enable it, you convert to ghost. Now I disable. Whatever zoom factor I use, the ghost or the object will remain in the same state. You can assign the auto switch to distance to object later on, either to enable it or to disable it. So for example, I want this one to now become auto switch by distance. So I select it and I click apply. And I want this one to be insensitive to distance. So I click off and I do apply. Now, if I move the model, you see that this chair, which has been enabled for sensitivity to distance, is now back to real. If I zoom out, it is converted to ghost. This one remain ghosted, whatever the distance, because the sensitivity to distance has been disabled.